I think inherently we're strong, confident individuals, but the Achilles heel for most people ends up being their situation with respect to love. Either we're trying very, very hard, we're struggling to find someone to fall in love with, or we're perhaps nursing a broken heart and getting over a relationship that has just got over. We could perhaps be in a love which is so clandestine that it can never be appropriated, and it becomes the point of frustration for most of us. But by a stroke of luck, if we do manage to find somebody we do love, that's when the problem begins, because when we find someone to fall in love with, we get in our own way. We find ourselves asking the question of, why am I like this in a relationship? Why am I such a torture? Why are we always fighting? If you want to take a truly happy person and make them miserable, try making them fall in love. That'll do it. Now I know that sounds awfully pessimistic, but when you really think about it, love should be all about roses and rainbows and greeting cards, but very often it's about fights and quarrels and squabbles. And one really wonders, why is it that I don't end up having fights with my friends like I do with my lover? The answer to that sometimes is just because you don't care enough. The fact is, the relationship is always made out of two people, one who cares a lot and one who cares a little bit lesser. Here's the funny thing, every argument, every fight, every quarrel is usually won by the person who actually doesn't care. That is it. That is your aha moment. In a relationship, you're constantly trying to heal every wound. You're constantly trying to mend every stitch. You're constantly trying to fill every pothole. But what if you logically let yourself believe and understand from your life experiences that you trying so hard is what is ruining this? We invent the drama. We begin to suddenly question ourselves and think, why is it that I'm so miserable when I am in love? Why is it that I'm the most insecure when I'm in love? When I'm in a relationship where I don't really care, how is it that that relationship is so much happier than the one I truly care about? And the reason maybe for that is the fact that when you do truly love someone, you are trying to hold on to them so tight that they're forever trying to wiggle themselves free of you. Think about it, most insecurities, most fight, most jealousy happens because we're trying to hold on to this person so tight because we do not want to lose them. If we see them with somebody else, it makes our heart bleed because we think that we're going to lose this person, forgetting sometimes that it's as much of a loss to the other person to lose me than it is for me to lose them. I think sometimes in love we lose our own value. Now, there could be many theories to that, but in my opinion, I think the fact is that we're trying to make a love which is going to last forever. What if we took the forever out of the equation? Sure, one must endeavor to make it last forever, because that really is the holy grail of love, isn't it? I think when it comes to finding a romantic partner, we all fall into this whole trap of finding a version of someone we've already previously been with, someone we're likely to call a mistake at a later point. We barely learn from our mistakes. You would think that the person who loves you the most would revel in your best attributes, but here's the problem. Very often, they get to see the worst possible version of you. You know, it's a cliche, but I really do believe that if you do love someone, let them free. If they come back, they were yours. If they don't come back, they probably never were. And if they do run away, is that really the person you wanted in your life? Live for the moment. Watch it grow. I love being in love. Give it your all. Give it 100% of what you've got. But don't put the forever pressure on it. I've tried everything else. I'm going to try this as well.